your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The third Our Garden Farmers Market Fest, dubbed a success, the community initiative held at the Central Grand Bahama Community Park, began back in June, and organizers say it continues to expand. The Farmers Market Fest continuing to prove to be a successful initiative. Chairperson for the Our Garden Farmers Market Fest, Judith Dockett, says that they began back in June with just 35 vendors, and to date they have already grown to 61 vendors.
We're doing great, it's growing, and we're inviting everybody to come out and support these vendors. You know, the economy in Grand Bahama has been very sluggish, and so this is like to jumpstart the economy in Grand Bahama so people could earn a living and make some money in the process.
Patrons to the Market Fest can find a variety of locally grown and produced products.
We have a variety of vendors selling food, selling drinks, selling arts and crafts, handbags, straw bags. We have a lot of vendors and we have drinks, we have hamburger and hot dog. There's a lot of vendors selling different products. We even have a farmer out here selling sheep and goat, mutton. Yes, so come on down. We have fresh eggs, organically grown eggs.
Dawkins says the plan is to continue expanding the event and hosting it on a monthly basis.
We want to do this once a month. We want to do it once a month, and we want it to grow by leaps and bounds, of course. And I just wish we could make the park even bigger so we could accommodate more vendors, you know. And I would like to see some permanent structures whereby vendors could have a place to sell their wares, you know.
Dawkins says she is thankful to all that make the event a success as the funds continue to pour into the local community farm. A young Grand Bahama woman is giving back to her community by hosting a major back-to-school giveaway for the second consecutive year in honor of her deceased father. Organizers of ATIS Company Limited say they are continuing the legacy of Anton Sims, who passed away in 2018. Tiara Sims says her father shared a sense of compassion for his community, and she will love to carry out the extravaganza for years to come.
It really let me know that I was such a strong figure in her life and in her father's life too, that she's still thriving to carry this on at such a younger age. This is a back-to-school COVID drive-through function. We decided to have it again because we know the need on Grand Bahama, and we're giving away like 1,000 bags with school supplies, free food. We have interactive games for the kids, which is like hoopla, the dad ball, face painting, popcorns, and free soft drinks.
Mother of the 18-year-old Daima Newton, noting that it brings her joy to know that her daughter is giving back in such a wonderful way.
It makes me feel great, and also I'm grateful to have the opportunity to give back to those in need. I would like to continue this next year and also the following year, God's willing.
And that's a look at stories making news. We now turn to your evening sports report.
Good evening, I'm Jay Philippe and welcome to Sports. The Falcons Track Club wasting no time getting back in the swing of things. They are back on the track hoping for a season.
It's back to practice for the Falcons Athletic Track Club, but head coach Nikito Johnson says it's not the usual sessions that they've grown accustomed to in times past.
They are required to have on their masks as they warming up. The kids got to breathe, so you got to take the mask down, but we encourage them to social distance and warm up. Don't be up under each other. The workout we did yesterday, calisthenics, they work out individually in social distancing. So therefore, we just have to keep moving forward and taking it one day at a time.
Johnson says the lack of sessions amid the pandemic have been difficult on the athletes.
This is hard on them. A lot of them are graduating this year and they want scholarships. And they want to run times that can attract college coaches for scholarships.
Now, as to whether he wants parents to allow the athletes to take the Pfizer vaccine, he says,
if the parents decide that they want to have their kids take it, I'm not going to be involved in that type of decision.
Nonetheless, Johnson notes that the kids are relieved to be back on the track.
For them, that is normalcy for them to go ahead and practice and be doing something, because a lot of them were home doing nothing and they're just as afraid of life right now as we are as adults. And of course, they're looking to me for answers and encouragement. So again, my best mindset right now is just bring them to practice and let them be involved in doing something, because they are young people and they want to release some of that energy.
Switching gears now, the NBA released its full regular season schedule and several key games highlight the matchups between Bahamian players. DeAndre Ayton and Grand Bahamas Buddy Hield will face each other 4 times this year, while Kai Jones, playing out of the Eastern Conference, will square off against both Hield and Ayton twice. Ayton and the Phoenix Suns will host the first of the 4 meetings against Hield's Sacramento Kings October 27th. The Kings will host the second matchup November 8th in Sacramento. Sacramento will also host Game 3 on Sunday, March 20th, and the Suns will host the final regular season meeting between the teams on April 10th. Now, Kai Jones, who will be making his NBA debut as a rookie, will have his first All-Bahamian matchup on November 5th when the Hornets travel to Sacramento to face the Kings. The Hornets will then host the Kings at the Spectrum Center in Charlotte, North Carolina on December 10th. The Hornets will also travel to face the Suns on December 19th and will host the Suns at the Spectrum Center on January 2nd.
And that's a quick check on sports. I'm Jay Philippe. Be blessed.